but not just here at Dominion Energy, but overall, we talk about renewable and non-renewable. So your renewables, you've probably heard about, things that will regenerate. They're very clean energy sources like your solar and wind. But on this slide, again, just showing you what we get involved with here at Dominion Energy. We're involved with solar projects, wind, various topics and types of energy sources that are renewable. But the one I'm going to talk to you today is renewable natural gas. And sometimes we actually refer to it as RNG. So that's a simpler way to speak on it. So what is renewable natural gas? Well, it's a clean energy that's made from waste products, and that could come from hog and dairy farms. It could come from landfills and various other sources. But Dominion Energy is actually getting involved with using hog farms and dairy farms to actually generate that renewable natural gas. Well, first of all, we start there at the hog farms. So you have the hog houses there you see on the left in the photo. All of the manure that's actually pumped into what's called typically lagoons are actually going to be covered now in what we call a digester. So it actually captures all the emissions and the different chemicals and products and gases that come out of that manure, and then we send it on that second part of that photo. We send it to a conditioning facility where it cleans the gas, and it takes out all the impurities, and it makes it basically it's 99% pure natural gas, just like all the natural gas that Mike and was just talking about. It's the same thing. It's deliverable and usable at your home, at any businesses and places of work. It could be used in your gas fireplace at home or gas top stove. It could be used to heat a business. So many different ways that we're actually, it's very, very cool that we're able to use hogs and their byproducts in order to create energy. So if we move on, we'll see another little diagram here, just so I can give you an idea of what a total project looks like. You've got just think about 15 to 20 different hog farms that form what we call a cluster. They will actually on site, again, like the last photo, they'll store the manure for 12 to 18 months in order to break it down inside those digesters, and it actually extracts the methane gas from those digesters, sends it to that central conditioning facility where the gas is clean, and then it's delivered to an existing pipeline that's already in the ground, already connected to your home or business, and in order to provide energy for you and your friends. This photo, again, I wanted to show this because on the right, it's actually giving you a little bit of an aerial view of what that looks like. You'll see the hog houses there on the right side. The left side, you'll see what looks like a balloon type covering on the lagoon. And that's the digester, which actually is capturing all those gases before they're released into the environment. And it's actually sending them down the line to be cleaned and used later. So it's a clean energy. We're capturing more emissions than we're actually releasing into the environment. So it's very environmentally friendly. If you ever thought about having a career in renewable natural gas, well, the answer is yes, you can have one. And there are many, many different jobs that would relate to RNG. So start thinking about now, just as Mike and John mentioned earlier, start thinking about those STEM classes, your sciences, your technologies, math. All those are very, very important in order to set yourself up for a lot of these different career paths that you can take. Whether you go to college, whether you attend a trade school, there's always specialized training and skills that fit all career paths here at RNG. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. I hope that gave you a little bit of understanding of what renewable natural gas is, and it's a very cool and new thing we're doing here at the company. Thank you all for letting us join with you today.